Welcome everyone to the Neo Eurovision. Okay, welcome everyone. This was it. Every result is in. So now it is time to reveal the results. Are you excited already? This has been a crazy year. 6 points to Greece, 7 points to Hungary, 7 points also to Belgium, 8 points to Lithuania, 8 points also to San Marino, 10 points to Kazakhstan, 10 points also to Azerbaijan, and finally 12 points go to Russia! Yeah! From Russia to Russia! That was so funny. This is Ukraine and Azerbaijan calling now. So also I'm going to tell people that the order of the voting has been based to points that they gave the most to make the voting more exciting. So yeah, etc. 7 points goes to Hungary, 7 points also to Georgia, 8 points to Azerbaijan, 10 points to Kazakhstan, 10 points to Lithuania, and finally 12 points go to Russia! Yay! Clap, clap, clap. Of course, I'm announcing the votes after they come out because, yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not like important. It's not that if they were actually spokesperson. So for Greece, we have actually a vote from Greece. So it's a representative vote that was hosted by the participating broadcaster. So it's considered representative, and therefore it counts alone. 7 points to Cleopatra, 8 points to Italy, 10 points to Armenia, and finally the 12 points go to Lithuania. That completes the votes from Greece. And now Armenia, Georgia, they didn't have a single representative vote, but the result of the co-vision is taken into account. Let's go. 7 points to Malta, good result for Malta here. 8 points to Georgia, 10 points to Kazakhstan. Will Armenia get the 12? Oh, they don't. It's Russia. Armenia got 5 actually. Bulgaria also had a vote held by the participating broadcaster. We see that Iceland is doing very, very badly right now. For example. Also, Bulgaria is not doing very well. Will that change? Let's see. And finally, 10 points to Hungary, of course. Yeah, and 12 points to Switzerland. They like it. And now Cyprus, Malta, Romania, Belgium calling. I think it's it's not the one with the most votes. 3 points to Armenia. Armenia is doing quite good so far. That's interesting. Also Azerbaijan. Very tight so far between Russia and Lithuania. 6 points to Lion of Love. 7 points to Slovenia. 8 points to Greece. 10 points to Switzerland, and finally 12 points to Azerbaijan. We can notice that Malta is not getting many votes despite the fact they're voting here. Because they cannot vote for themselves, but then it's taken into account into the average. So it is decided based on the order. Israel hosted a vote. Let's see how it goes. 5 points to Sweden. They usually give more to 5 points. 6 points to Azerbaijan. 7 points to Bulgaria, now getting a huge lead. 8 points to Lithuania. They usually give many points to Russia, only 10 for Russia. And finally, 12 points to Italy. That's interesting. Thank you, Israel. Spain calling, they also got out. This one is special because it was a Twitter vote, but it was hosted by the participating broadcaster on Twitter. So it counts as representative. 8 points to Kazakhstan, 8 points to Russia, 10 points to Lithuania, who's gonna get the 12. Greece is getting the 12. Wow, Stefania. The 12 from Spain. Hungary, this is the bonus vote. Estonia, Hungary, Portugal, the Netherlands. Yes, Hungary is voting thanks to their Euroscorer vote, even though it's only a merged one, so we don't know the details of the Hungarian vote sadly, but it counts. So yeah. Here we go. 5 points to Belgium. Very good result for Belgium here. 7 points to Slovenia. 7 points to Bulgaria. The Netherlands got their first point, by the way. 2 points to the Netherlands. 10 points to Sweden. And finally, 12 points to Iceland. Finally getting in the left corner. Will it be too late? This is Denmark and Iceland calling. I wonder who is going to get the 12 here. Oh, maybe there's a surprise. Iceland is not doing that good. 6 points to Italy. 7 points to Sweden. Good result here, of course. 8 points to Lithuania. 10 points to Russia. Russia got very good high points here. Finally, 12 points to Iceland. Oh, they get it. Russia is in the lead. It is quite a big lead so far, but everything can change, of course. Halfway of the votes. Sweden's 8 points. 10 points go to Malta. Malta, very good. And 12 points to Iceland. Wow. They're getting there. They are not in fifth place. San Marino also had a popular vote hosted by the broadcaster. So let's hear our votes. 6 points to Russia. You will notice that Azerbaijan did very well, but now they're not. 7 points to Switzerland, 8 points to Bulgaria, 10 points to Isle of Man, 10 points to Lithuania, and 12 points to Italy. The vote with the most countries, so Czech Republic, Latvia, Poland, Lithuania, and Ireland are voting. So, here comes the vote. The way the flag was decided is based on the number of juries that had the most weight in the vote. There were several criteria, but it's not that important. So let's hear the votes. 6 points to Sweden. 7 points to Iceland. 8 points to Azerbaijan, doing quite well again. 4th place now. 10 points to Russia, and finally 12 points to Lithuania, and also Lion of Love got the 10. Lithuania, it's a tight race. Now France, United Kingdom, and Italy are voting. Let's see their votes. 6 points to Iceland, 7 points to Kazakhstan, 7 points to Germany, 8 points to Isle of Man, 8 points to Switzerland, 10 points to San Marino, 10 points to Sweden, and finally 12 points to Malta. Whoa. Malta got the 12 here. Their first 12 actually. Not surprising, considering United Kingdom was voting, and now Croatia, Serbia, Slovenia. Let's have some votes from the Balkans countries. 6 points to Switzerland, 7 points to Slovenia, 7 points to Bulgaria, 8 points to Russia, 10 points to Kazakhstan, 10 points also to Azerbaijan, and finally 12 points go to Iceland, and they get in 3rd place for the first time in this voting. Will they catch up? Now Finland, Australia is voting. You see the first result on the screen, and now 8 points go to Russia. 10 points go to Lithuania. Oh, it's getting closer. And finally, Iceland get the 12. And now Germany calling. Of course, Germany had probably the most representative vote, because they had an actual show with 10 songs in the final. So, of course, it's quite interesting, but there was also not a surprise besides the 3 for Hungary there, because calculations made it that way. 8 points to Russia. 10 points to Iceland, and you all know who got the 12. It's Lithuania! And it's getting very close. This is exciting. 3 votes left. 5 points to Sweden. They didn't get a lot of points here, surprisingly. 6 points to Switzerland. 7 points to Lithuania. 8 points to Malta. 10 points to Russia. And finally 12 points go to Iceland. And they're now third again. Will they catch up? Oh, the big jury. So it's based on the countries that had representative votes. They vote the most for the winners in past years and merge the votes. And this is what we get. 1 point to Denmark, 2 points to Germany, 3 points to Azerbaijan, 4 points to Sweden, 5 points to Malta, 6 points to Bulgaria, 7 points go to Iceland, 8 points go to Lithuania, 10 points go to Russia, and finally the 12 go to Switzerland. They were the favorites, so maybe he would have won, who knows, but maybe not. And this is the last vote already. Albania, North Macedonia, and Switzerland are voting. And they give 1 point to Iceland. Oof! That is harsh. So yeah, Iceland wasn't that popular, at least in the voting. The vote of a representative, they get only 3rd place so far. Maybe worse with the bonus votes. 6 points to Germany, they like it. Wow. Also Belgium got 4, Romania got 7. Quite an interesting vote, I must say. 10 points to Slovenia, of course. 10 points to Bulgaria, and finally, ooh, and Russia does not get any point here. So, now it's time for the not televote, but the bonus points, and I'm going to remove some points from the points holder. Just to say that these are bonus points that are based on mainly simulation. Australia is still with 0 points so far. Will they get points? 4 points go to Australia, and this is actually 4 points that are coming from the cohesion. So the Netherlands, actually I won't spoil it, but the Netherlands did quite well with the bonus votes. Maybe they would have done a much better in the jury vote that people thought. Italy gets 75 points. So yeah, if I didn't announce all the votes. Slovenia is doing quite well here. 80 points go to Sweden. Isle of Man gets 98 points. 107 points to Bulgaria. They are now in the lead with a nice 200 points. 124 points go to Kazakhstan, Lion of Love, now in the lead. 128 points go to Russia. Ooh, will it be enough to win? Only 3 more televotes results to go. 142 points go to Lithuania! They got the exact same bonus points and are now in the lead! Will Iceland catch up? 149 points go to Iceland. It is not enough to get in the lead. This is a 1 point difference with Russia. They're still behind. Switzerland needs 166 points to beat Lithuania. Will they get it? And finally, Switzerland gets 157 points, and they are now 2nd place. You see the difference between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place is like very thin. Because the winner is Lithuania on whoop. On whoop. I said on whoop. On fire, come to the stage for the winning reprise. Russia probably would have won the televote.